Oh my god! Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber are getting back together. Wow. So important. Job interview. Honey, today's the day. I'm going to get a job.
Oh really? Again, I assume that you'll get a job then because I'm tired of being the only one person in this house who's doing something useful to society. Now I have to go to work because I have a real job. Good luck.
Do not underestimate my power, woman. I will get the job, but I will not win the quest. Oh, honey, I'm beat. I have some bad news. Once again, the gods have turned their back on me. I cannot believe it, but I didn't get a job.
Oh, again, please, I can't believe it. This is preposterous. I'm tired of being the only one person in this house who's doing something useful for society. Mama told me. Mama told me.
I cannot believe this. Oh, dear television, you are the only one who really understands me. I love you. Good day, everyone, and welcome to a new episode of a really serious TV show. Today, we have prepared several topics that will unquestionably help you in your daily life. In schools, we learn about language, society, human history. But who teaches us about friendship and love? No one. Well, this TV show won't do it either. However, in today's episode, we're going to present several tips on how to prepare for a job interview. To do so, we have today an expert on the subject. Let's give a round of applause to Mr. Steel Winner.
Hi, Jose. Thanks for this warm welcome. Well, according to my source, which is not Wikipedia, I swear it a la Virgencita Guadalupe.
And we're back. Sorry about that. That wasn't a real expert. But we're here now with two experts. Mrs. Johnson and her twin, Mrs. Johnson. They're here to talk about, of course, language.
Thanks, Jose, for having us here today. First of all, we have to keep in mind the importance of job interviews.
Most of us, if not all of us, will have to sit for a job interview at least once. So having the essential knowledge about it is imperative for any individual out there.
And that was the introduction for today's episode. So, if you are at home, sitting on a sofa, watching TV with a beer in your hand, and still don't have a job, please pay attention. He's psychic. So, first of all, what is a job interview?
Well, a job interview is, according to McCann, 2009, a method used to assess candidates for employment. Therefore, the main objective of a job interview is to define whether the applicant is suitable for a job or not. In other words, if you want a job, you have to sit for a job interview.
Now, the job interview consists most of the times of a one-on-one face-to-face conversation between the employer or a representative of the employer and the job applicant. This communicative event is not like a day-to-day conversation, so the applicant must be prepared to face this spoken genre accordingly.
Jeez, this TV show is awful. All they do is talk.
What do you mean?
Come on, they don't give any tips. They're just talking to each other. It's awful. I'm out of here.
Sit down or die.
Here, okay?
Needless to say, the applicant must have previously prepared a thorough, well-written resume, as well as the cover letter if asked for. In addition, the applicant must have studied and analyzed the company he or she is applying for.
In other words, just find out as much as possible about your future job, the products, the employees, and so on. You must know as much as possible before the job interview.
Jigs are awesome, their tips are... wow! Where do they get this stuff?
It is almost certain that the job interview will take place in a quiet, comfortable place. There, the interviewer will ask several questions about the applicant's personal life, work experience, and expectations about the job he or she is applying for.
Well, what makes you want to work right
In
now?
general, it is expected that both the interviewer and the applicant use a formal and serious language, although there are times when the tone of the conversation can be rather
What are some of your
friendly
strengths and
and
weaknesses?
harmonious. But be careful, because this does not happen very often.
Regardless of the tone of the dialect, the most important thing that is expected from the applicant is to be able to answer each question accurately, honestly, and without hesitation. So, if you think that by answering with yes or no you will get the job, well, let me tell you that there might be a slight chance for you to get the job, and by slight we mean none.
Keep in mind that the interviewer is evaluating you all the time. All you do, the way you behave, how you answer the questions, the way you dress, even the way you shake hands, is either a pro or a contra to hire you. Thus, you, the applicant, must take the role of a serious individual who proves his or her worthiness accordingly to the situation.
Now, the structure to follow in the job interview is rather simple. As soon as you meet the person who will interview you,
Excellent.
you must politely salute him or her, and then the interviewer will start asking you a series of questions. It is expected that you give full, reassuring
What are
answers.
some of your strengths
This
and
means that
weaknesses,
your
you think?
speech must have a paced rhythm, otherwise you will only show that job interviewer how nervous you are, since your speech will not be comprehensible.
And the inverse.
The volume
What are some
and
of your
pitch
weaknesses?
of your speech must be adequate to the conversation as well. Do not scream like a crazy maniac, but do not talk too loudly either. Remember, you must show that you have what it takes for the job. Hence, your speech is crucial to succeed.
Oh, I understand. If you talk too fast, the interviewer will think that you are nervous. If you talk too slowly, the interviewer will most likely believe that you are answering unprepared and dishonestly. Man, that's dark.
Yeah, dark, Captain Obvious. Another thing that the applicant must take into account at the time of sitting for an interview is the importance of the non-verbal communication. Even though the job interview is clearly a spoken genre, the non-verbal communication still plays an important part at the time of giving an impression to the interviewer.
That's right. For example, in the case of kinesics, which are the body motions we do, such as facial expressions, gestures, eye contact, the applicant's posture, or even foot tapping, are motions that the applicant must be able to control and be aware of. Otherwise, the interviewer will notice how nervous the applicant is, and thus leading to a negative review.
Most of the times, the interviewer will eventually interrupt you and ask another question. Remember that this is a dialogue, not a monologue. It is expected that you talk about yourself, but not that you tell the story of your life. Just answer the question thoroughly. Remember, one of the most important things to do in a job interview is to express enthusiasm in a believable way.
The applicant must also avoid overusing features of a spoken genre, such as back channels, disfluencies, and vague language, since the interviewer might think that the interviewee is having troubles to come up with answers for the asked questions.
Absolutely. For instance, in the back channels case, avoid starting your statements by using paralinguistics such as and instead take a deep breath and think on how to respond accordingly.
Also, as it was said before, try not to use vague language. For example, do not overuse words such as like, yeah, thing, or okay. Do not give answers repeating the idea that you just said, since the interviewer will be, hopefully, listening to every word you say.
Dude, this is my part of the show. Shut up! Anyway, as I was saying, the applicant must be prepared for anything.
Very well, that was indeed a very helpful episode.
Why did you cut us off? You paid for this. How dare you?
Crazy maniac. At any rate, thank you very much for watching today's episode. We'll be back next week with more for you.
You won't. We'll kill you.
Wow, that was so revealing.
I know. This is the kind of TV show that should always be on TV. In any case, what will you do now?
Isn't it obvious? I'm going out there and I will get the job.
Oh, finally, you'll stop being that.
What?
Nothing. Good luck, honey.
Honey, I did it! I finally got the job!
I'm so happy!
I know, it was so thanks to that video! Alright,